Honda HR-V review. Thanks to its composite and versatile interior, critics think the all-new 2016 Honda HR-V is one of the most practical subcompact SUVs on the market. The all-new 2016 Honda HR-V comes standard with a 4-cylinder engine that test drivers say generates sufficient power. They think it can feel strained and unrefined, however, when accelerating to highway speeds. A manual transmission is standard, and an automatic CVT is available. While test drivers agree that both transmissions perform well, they note the manual allows you to make the most of the engine's power. With 2,534 miles per gallon city highway, the 2016 HR-V has fuel economy that's typical for a subcompact SUV. Test drivers write that the Honda HR-V has fairly secure handling around turns, though it isn't particularly sporty. They add that despite its relatively firm suspension, the Honda HR-V feels cushioned over road imperfections. Most reviewers comment that the HR-V's steering is responsive, and its brakes have decent stopping power. Ready to buy? Get the best local price on a 2016 Honda HR-V. Auto journalists say the 2016 Honda HR-V's interior uses soft touch materials and hard plastics that are of decent quality. The HR-V's seats are roomy and nice to sit in, testers report. They are particularly impressed with the rear seat's ample head and legroom, which they say make it one of the roomiest back rows they've seen in a subcompact SUV. Automotive journalists praise the 2016 Honda HR-V for its outstanding visibility in all directions. According to reviewers, the HR-V offers impressive standard features, which include a rear-view camera, a USB port, a 5-inch LCD display, Bluetooth phone connectivity and steering wheel-mounted controls. Options include a 7-inch touch screen, automatic climate control, a power moonroof, navigation, satellite radio, push-button start and blind spot monitoring. Instead of typical dashboard buttons, the Honda HR-V has touch-sensitive controls for audio and climate systems. Critics agree that although the controls create a sleek dashboard layout, using them is complicated and distracting for drivers. The HR-V has 58.8 cubic feet of cargo space, which is one of the largest cargo capacities among subcompact SUVs. Test drivers like the HR-V's versatile storage features, including a forward-folding front passenger seat and a rear seat cushion that can be folded up or down. Honda HR-V performance. Test drivers say the all-new 2016 Honda HR-V has sufficient power for day-to-day driving, but acceleration could be quicker. They add that the standard manual has a precise clutch and easy throws, and that the CVT usually makes the most of the engine's power. Automotive journalists agree that the HR-V has a comfortable ride over rough patches of road, and its handling is composed through turns. Still, they note that some rivals offer sportier handling. The HR-V earns great fuel economy estimates compared to compact SUVs, but its fuel economy is average for a subcompact SUV. Acceleration and power. The 2016 Honda HR-V is powered by a 141 horsepower 1.8-litre 4-cylinder engine mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. A continuously variable transmission CVT, which operates like an automatic, is available. The base HR-V earns an estimated 2,534 miles per gallon city highway, which is typical for a subcompact SUV. Reviewers say the engine produces decent power, but isn't particularly strong and can be noisy under hard acceleration. They agree that the standard manual transmission has an easy clutch and accurate throws, while the available CVT is smooth and responsive. Still, a few prefer the manual, which they say makes the most of the engine power and provides a more engaging driving experience. Handling and braking. Reviewers say although the all-new Honda HR-V's ride quality is somewhat firm, it remains comfortable over rough patches of road. Most agree that while the 2016 HR-V's handling isn't exactly sporty, it's composed around turns, and steering is accurate and well-weighted. The HR-V's brakes offer sufficient stopping power, reviewers add. Front-wheel drive is standard, while all-wheel drive is optional. Honda HR-V interior. The 2016 Honda HR-V's interior features a variety of materials including some soft-touch surfaces and hard plastics, which most auto writers find to be appropriate for the HR-V's price. According to reviewers, seats are comfortable for all. They add that the rear row has good room for adults, which is uncommon for a subcompact SUV. The 2016 HR-V has a good amount of standard features for the class, reviewers say. However, they complain that the touch-sensitive dashboard controls used to adjust audio and climate settings are difficult to use. The HR-V has excellent cargo space for a subcompact SUV, and reviewers appreciate the convenient storage features that add flexibility. Seating. The 2016 Honda HR-V has seats for 5 on standard cloth upholstery. Leather upholstery and heated front seats are optional. Auto writers say the HR-V's seats are comfortable in both rows. They note that its back seats have plenty of head and leg room, making them some of the most spacious rear seats in the class. Reviewers praise the 2016 HR-V for its excellent visibility in all directions, which they say is due to its combination of narrow roof pillars, elevated seating position and low beltline. Interior features. Standard features in the all-new 2016 HR-V include a rear-view camera, a USB port, a 5-inch LCD display, Bluetooth phone connectivity and steering wheel-mounted controls. Options include a 7-inch touch screen, automatic climate control, a power moonroof, navigation, satellite radio, push-button start and blind spot monitoring, as well as Honda's lane watch system, which uses a camera on the passenger side mirror to display the vehicle's blind spot on the dashboard display. Test drivers are impressed with the HR-V's ample standard features. In all but the base model, the HR-V uses touch-sensitive controls to adjust audio and climate settings instead of physical buttons. While reviewers like the modern, sleek look of the HR-V's button-free dashboard, they agree that adjusting controls is distracting and complicated. Critics say adjusting audio volume is best done via the steering wheel-mounted controls, as the touch-sensitive volume slider lags and is hard to use. Cargo. The 2016 Honda HR-V base model has 24.3 cubic feet of cargo space behind the second row and 58.8 cubic feet of room with them folded, which is more space than nearly every rival subcompact SUV offers. Reviewers praise the Honda HR-V for its convenient storage features, including a low-load floor, a forward-folding front passenger seat and a rear seat bottom that can fold down or up to accommodate long or tall items.